When the Pope dies or resigns, what happens next? There's a flurry of tradition, solemn rituals, and careful preparation for the next conclave. But behind all of this is a little known but crucial figure in the Catholic Church, the Camerlengo. Who is he? What does he do? And how is he chosen? Let's dive into one of the Church's most mysterious offices. So first, what is a Camerlengo? The word Camerlengo comes from the Italian version of the Latin word camerlingus, meaning chamberlain. Historically, the Camerlengo is the official in charge of the temporal goods of the Holy See when the Pope dies or the office becomes vacant, what's called Sede Vacante. In plain terms, he's the one who temporarily takes over administrative and financial matters of the Vatican while the Church waits for a new Pope to be elected. But don't get it wrong, the Camerlengo does not run the Church spiritually. That authority is reserved for the College of Cardinals. The Camerlengo is more like a steward or caretaker of the Vatican's day-to-day operations until the papacy is filled again. Let's break down what a Camerlengo actually does, because his role is a mix of tradition, formality, and practical leadership. Confirmation of the Pope's death. The most solemn duty of the Camerlengo is to officially confirm the death of the Pope. Historically, this involved calling the Pope by his baptism name 3 times by lightly tapping his forehead with a silver hammer. Today, the ritual is simpler, but the Camerlengo still declares the death officially in the presence of other clergy. Sealing the papal apartment. After the Pope's death, the Camerlengo orders the sealing of the papal residence. This is to ensure nothing is removed or altered until the new Pope is elected. The fisherman's ring, a symbol of the Pope's authority, is ceremonially destroyed to prevent forgery of documents after his death. Overseeing the Vatican's governance, Camerlengo takes charge of managing the Vatican's finances, staff, and operations. He can authorize payments, but he can't make major decisions or change policies. This is a caretaker role, not a power grab. Organizing the conclave. The Camerlengo organizes logistics for the papal conclave, the process where cardinals elect a new pope. He ensures that everything is ready, securing the Sistine Chapel, providing living quarters for cardinals, preparing ballots and voting supplies, and maintaining confidentiality throughout the conclave process. So, in a way, the Camerlengo sets the stage for one of the most important decisions in the Catholic Church. You might be wondering, how does someone become the Camerlengo? Simple answer, the Pope appoints him. The Camerlengo is usually a cardinal and is appointed at any time during a pope's reign. There is no election or vote, it's entirely the Pope's choice, often based on trust and administrative competence. Right now, as of this video, the current Camerlengo is Cardinal Kevin Farrell, appointed by Pope Francis in 2019. He is originally from Ireland and has served in various roles, including overseeing the Vatican's dicastery for laity, family, and life. It's worth noting that Camerlengos in history were seen as papal contenders, though that's not always the case. Let's look at a few fascinating moments involving past Camerlengos. 2005, the death of Pope John Paul II. Cardinal Eduardo Martinez Somalu was Camerlengo. He carried out the traditional rites and helped guide the transition to Pope Benedict. 2013, the resignation of Pope Benedict. This was a rare case, not a death, but a resignation. Cardinal Bertone, then Camerlengo, had to navigate uncharted waters as the Vatican transitioned under new circumstances. So, why does the Camerlengo matter? Because in a moment of uncertainty, when the world's 1.3 billion Catholics are waiting for a new shepherd, someone has to keep the church running. Someone has to protect the sanctity and security of the papacy until the next successor of St. Peter is elected. The Camerlengo isn't just a symbolic role, it's deeply practical, deeply necessary, and deeply steeped in centuries of Catholic tradition. So now you know, behind the white smoke and secret ballots is a man entrusted with one of the most delicate missions in the Catholic Church. Whether or not you're Catholic, the role of the Camerlengo shows us something beautiful. In moments of loss and waiting, the Church continues with order, tradition, and deep reverence for what comes next. If you've learned something new today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Did you know about the Camerlengo before this? Would you like to see an episode of the Papal Conclave next? See you in the next one!